Good evening, or good morning, good noon, or good midnight, whenever and wherever you're watching this. Welcome to the Sunday Poem. Today it's a sonnet by Edna St. Vincent Millay, the second person who won a Pulitzer Prize for poetry, and the first woman who received a Pulitzer Prize for poetry. Millay was also the sixth person and the second woman to be awarded the Robert Frost Medal, an award by the Poetry Society of America, and she won this award for her lifetime contributions to American poetry. Millay was born on February 22nd of 1892 in Rockland, Maine, and she was called one of the only poets writing in English in our time who have attained to anything like the stature of great literary figures by the prominent literary critic Edmund Wilson, and she was highly regarded during much of her lifetime, even though by the 1930s, modernist critics dismissed her works for their use of traditional poetic forms and subject matter. Despite excellent book sales, Millay's declining reputation, her constant medical bills, and frequent demands from her mentally ill sister led to a financial downward spiral which ended with her being in debt with her own publisher. Aged only 58, Millay, following a heart attack, fell down the stairs of her home and was found dead with a broken neck. After her death, the New York Times described her as an idol of the younger generation during the glorious early days of Greenwich Village and as one of the greatest American poets of her time. During the rise of feminist literary criticism in the 1960s and 1970s, interest in Millay's works was revived, and her work lives on up until today. In 2015, Millay was named by Equality Forum as one of their 31 icons of the 2015 LGBT History Month. I don't know if I would go so far as the English novelist and poet Thomas Hardy did when he said that America had two great attractions, the skyscraper and the poetry of Edna St. Vincent Millay. But I certainly agree with poet Richard Wilbur, who called Millay's sonnets some of the best sonnets of the century. And one of her sonnets is today's poem. Here is What Lips My Lips Have Kissed, from her book, 8 Sonnets. What lips my lips have kissed, and where, and why, I have forgotten. And what arms have lain under my head till morning, but the rain is full of ghosts tonight, that tap and sigh upon the glass and listen for reply. And in my heart there stirs a quiet pain for unremembered lads that not again will turn to me at midnight with a cry. Thus, in winter stands the lonely tree, nor knows what birds have vanished one by one, yet knows its boughs more silent than before. I cannot say what lovers have come and gone. I only know that summer sang in me a little while, that in me sings no more.